English verb tense structures. This video is a summary of the English verb tenses. It's probably the most important lesson or one of the most important lessons to learn. So please pay attention and replay this video as many times as you need. In English, there are three main structures: the simple tenses, the continuous tenses, and the perfect tenses. You know the present simple and present continuous. Let's start with the simple tenses. All simple tenses are created the same way. There are three groups. 1. The verb to be. 2. The verb to have got. And 3. The rest of the verbs. We know that when there is the verb to be, we always use it to make the negative sentences and questions. We also know that when there is the verb to have got, we always use it to make the negative and questions. And when there is another verb that is not to be or have got, we need another word or auxiliary to create a negative sentence or question. In present simple, the word or auxiliary is do or does. In past simple, it's did, and in the future, it is will, but the structure is the same. Now let's take a look at the continuous tenses. They are all created the same way. A continuous tense is always made with the verb to be plus the verb ending in ing or gerund form. The only difference is the time of the tense. In present continuous, the verb to be goes in the present. In the past continuous, the verb to be goes in the past. And in the future continuous, the verb to be goes in the future. As we have a verb to be in the structure, we use the verb to be to make the negative sentences and questions. The other structure is the perfect tense. They are used with the third column of the irregular verbs or plus ed of the regular verbs. It only changes the time of the verb to have. For example, in present perfect, the verb have goes in present. Have or has. In past perfect, the verb have goes in the past. Had. In future, the verb have goes in the future. Will have. To create the negative sentences or questions, we use the auxiliary have and put it in negative or at the beginning of the sentence in the A position of the formula WASV. Just remember the three structures when you learn the different verb tenses.